Hello everyone, I'm Rachel,
And I'm Jessica.
and today we're going to be crafting with some sketches.
Yes.
So,
Each week we come out with new sketch challenges.
3 of them.
Three. Yes.
Not 1, not 2.
So
3.
one of them is for a scrapbook, one is for a card, and one is for an art journal page.
Yeah, so you have about a week to make your project, post it in our gallery, and you get 100 cherry points. Now there's a random winner that's selected every week, and they get 1,000 cherry points.
Yep, and then your cherry points you can use to get a deduction on your order.
Yep.
So 1,000 cherry points equals $5 off of your order.
Yeah, and they add up quickly. When
Yeah.
there's a lot of different ways of getting cherry points
Yep.
throughout our site, but so this is just one of the ways.
And this is a big way that you can get a lot of
Yeah.
cherry points
Yeah.
every single week.
And it gives you inspiration.
And craft.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you use these as inspiration. They're like how to lay out your card in a nice way.
Mm-hmm.
If you're new to art journaling,
This is a perfect way to get started.
way, yep.
Yes.
Or
And just, layouts. Like, this is pretty popular. You've seen scrapbook layout sketches before.
Yep. I know, like, sometimes you get in a rut with your scrapbook layouts where they all start looking the same.
Yes, I do that.
This is a really good way to just push yourself out and try different things, try different layouts.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing the layout today.
And I'll be doing the art journal.
Yeah, so this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's get started.
And also, you can submit to each one of these challenges.
Yeah,
like, there's 3 different challenges.
So you can do all 3 and get 300 points
Yes.
per week.
Yes.
And then if you win, you get even more.
Yep.
So, yeah, a lot of fun. Even if you don't win, it's just really great inspiration.
And it's really cool to see how everybody interprets the different sketches.
I love it. Not everyone's going to be, exactly like this. It's just a starting point. You don't have to use 3 photos. You can use 1 or 2 or 5, however many you want it. This is just, it gives you a good idea of how to start it.
So I have a 6x8 Christmas journal book thing. And so that's what I'm making these pages for.
Yeah. I'm going to start with some, oh, there's my heart. I was missing that. My, what is this? Stamperia, the Dewdrops collection. This is a really beautiful paper from that collection. There's a lot of blues, but I picked the paper that had more neutral tones and a little bit of pink because I like pink. And if you can see in the sketch, there's this layer of like paint or texture paste if you would like to do that. You don't have to, but I really like doing that. It really makes your photos pop out, especially if you have a busier paper like this one. So, I'm going to use some Stamperia acrylic paint. I'm not sure which one yet. Maybe like ivory or milk white or like a mixture. We'll just kind of see what happens.
And I'm starting my base with some rice paper. They have beautiful rice paper.
So, have you ever used rice paper before? It's really fun. The texture of it is, it's hard to describe. It's it's thinner and it's like fabric-y.
I feel like you can tell by like the sound. Of it.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
It's really easy to like layer with or like tear, like Mod Podge onto things.
And I'm just using it as a whole background.
And I love it.
And how I like to use it, I'm using rice paper glue. It's like a really runny glue. This is from Stamperia. You can also use like collage medium. I know Ranger has some collage mediums that work well for this. I think the Stamperia one is a bit runnier. So it's easier to spread. Yeah. But how I like to do it is I like to add some glue to my paper, get a thicker brush, especially if you're going over a larger area. You want a bigger brush. Give it a nice coat. And then lay on your rice paper.
It does really great sound. Trying to get the last little bit of that out.
And then I'm going to add another layer on top.
Now, I've also just glued it on simply with glue. And that has worked fine too. I didn't really have any issues bubbling or anything, and I've just used my favorite glue, the Nuvo.
And then some rice paper, it's like see-through.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so if you do this method with the whole glue covering the whole bottom and the top, that's when you get that see-through effect. This glue, or this paper, there's not really any sections that are super see-through, so it's not as big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
But also the more runny glue, I think, just makes it a bit easier.
Yeah. Okay, so with mine, I just put on some ivory and milk white acrylic paint right onto my paper. And I'm going to kind of use a palette knife to spread it around, and I might use a brush too. And I'm going to mostly stay in the center. And we're just going to swipe it back and forth. And I really like how the palette knife, it just makes it so easy to swipe, and you get those really fun edges of like texture. I might even turn it to get just a little bit thinner texture. And I'm going to go a little bit more of the milk white. The ivory looks really good though with this paper. There's just a tiny bit left in here I want to get out. Do we have another milk white in there?
Ivory. I feel like there's others that are old ivory.
Old ivory. There's no whiter white? Okay. That's okay. To use more of the ivory.
Okay, now that I have my base done, that's nice. And I turned my page to the side, or like my rice paper, so it kind of is like one continuous page now. I didn't cut this very even on this side. My glue's still wet, that's why I didn't want to use a paper trimmer for it.
Okay, that's fine. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Once you like it, you should just stop touching it. Just stop.
Yep.
Okay, so here's my paint. Just gives me a nice area so my photos can pop out. I am gonna dry it a little bit because I don't like waiting for things to dry.
My whole idea for this page is kind of...
I'm so tangled.
Like glittery and... yeah, glittery.
Just glittery.
Just glittery.
Yeah.
I just like the glittery. So I'm just going to stick some. This is crystal paste from Sizzix. And I'm going to just smear some here and there.
Ooh.
Especially around the edges.
Maybe I should use some of that.
Yeah. This is from last year winter, so it's pretty thick. If you get a new jar, it won't be as thick. And then spread a little easier, but it's still going. Oh yeah, that's some layers.
That's some layers.
That's gonna take a minute to dry. Yep. And then I also wanted to sprinkle in some, well, it's not glitter, mica. I guess there's some glitter in there. Some mica and glitter flakes. Like I said, we're going for glittery on this page. It seems like it just kind of makes sense with a snow page.
Yeah, it goes well with it. If your paper is starting to buckle and look wonky, I like to heat it from the other side. This kind of helps with that a little bit. But also just putting it under something flat and heavy helps too. Some books or whatever is laying around.
Okay, that might be maybe a smidge more over here. Okay, that's good.
Oh, I also wanted to start, so in this collection, there are these different wood pieces. How cute are these? Little snowflakes. They're called decorative chips. So you can use them as is, or you can paint them. I'm going to paint some. I really want to bring out some of this pink in this paper. So we're going to paint them pink. Because why not have pink snowflakes?
Yeah.
There are no rules.
I'm really using more of the blues with this collection, but I do like that there's a bit of both in there. Of the pink and the blue and the cream. Okay, that's pretty glittery.
Set this over there. Now, how many snowflakes I need, I don't know. It's always better just to kind of paint more than you think you need. So
Well,
they have
don't
time to
paint
dry.
too many more because I'm going to use some
Oh,
too.
how many do you need?
I don't know.
I think I'm going to go with, I'm going to grab some different pinks here. There is a pink, a raspberry, and a powder blush. So,
Okay,
some
now
of those.
I'm going to just set these down and you can kind of see how glittery.
Ooh, look at that.
And I'm going to set them down over here and move on to my next part, which is this mold.
Ooh.
There are a bunch of little snowflakes and I'm going to use some resin with it.
Getting all fancy here.
Yeah, and I'm using the UV resin because it's instant.
I like
Instant.
instant.
Nice when you're
Yeah.
crafting today. Want to have the craft done today?
You don't want to wait like a full day for it to cure.
Yeah. So there is 2-part resin where you mix 50-50 mix and you mix it together really well and pour it out, and then you have to let it sit for 24 hours. This one cures as soon as it hits the UV light. So if you're using the UV resin, you don't want to be outside or right by a big bright window, because you want to keep it all in the dark until you're actually ready.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just love how
gonna fill
fast it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna start with the powder blush. It's a really nice pink. Really, I should probably have a palette. Here's a nice clean one. It's just full of paint. That's okay.
And this UV resin is super easy to use. I just pour it out. I'm just kind of slowly dumping it, squeezing it into my mold and filling all the little crevices. And that's it.
I like that. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
You're not having to mix anything.
Mm-mm.
Get your proportions all right.
You should
know.
do this in a large area with some ventilation. If you do it a lot, you might want to invest in a mask.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you're just doing a little bit, just
a little in the
a nice
craft
open room. Yeah.
That'll do.
That'll do. Oh, this is such a pretty pink. Powder blush. It doesn't quite match the pink in the paper though, so that's okay. I can do several different shades of my snowflakes. And if you paint it kind of thin, not so much paint on there, it won't take too long to dry. Which is how I like it. I don't like to wait too long. So I think this one I'm gonna do the raspberry, because there's like some, it's almost like a purplish pink in here. Yeah, this matches pretty nicely.
There are also different resin mix-ins you can do.
Oh yeah,
You could sprinkle glitter in here. You could sprinkle some color in here. So there's a lot you can do with it. I think I'm just gonna go for clear.
Clear. Mm-hmm.
And
are you just leaving it clear then, or?
And then I'm planning to use some wax to go over it. But so it'll still be mostly clear, but you'll just be able to see some of the outlines or some of the spiky parts of the snowflake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many I need.
Always better to do a couple more.
Yeah.
Have some extras.
And it is so quick.
I think I'm going to mix a little bit of ivory in here too.
And I like this. This is a nice stencil now that I'm like, or not stencil, it's a mold. Now that I'm like really looking into it, there's a
Yeah.
lot of different snowflake shapes on here.
Oh, yeah.
And a good range of sizes, too.
That's always nice. It's so fun to paint these. I could just paint these all day. Now you could do like 2 layers of paint on this. I think 1 is fine. I'm just going back and getting some of the areas I missed. But if you want to do 2 layers, you can. But it's like almost drying already.
I don't even think I've done 2 of the same snowflake yet.
No? There's that many
crazy
different ones? Wow.
Maybe just 1 more.
Just 1 more. It's probably hard to stop.
Yeah, it is. Because I keep finding other snowflakes I haven't done. But if I need to do some more, you'll see it's quite easy to just do another one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's good. And then all I do is I'll unfold this.
It looks like a little, thing you put your nails on there.
Yeah, and I'll let it cure. How long you let it cure depends on how thick of a piece you're doing. So these snowflakes are maybe between an 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch. So I'm gonna let this go for, I don't know, I'll just let it run a few times. Maybe I'll re-push this button 3 or 4 times. I know it's got a built-in timer.
What is the timer? Like 1 minute?
I want to say it's like 90 seconds,
90
but I'm
seconds?
not 100% sure.
Okay.
It's one of those things, though, where you might as well just let it go longer because it doesn't hurt it.
Yeah.
Where if you don't do it long enough, your piece could come out gooey.
Okay. My snowflakes are done. Oh, no, I missed one. Just kidding.
And then while you're doing that, I'll do some snowflakes too.
I'll make this one a little bit lighter. Okay, now they are done drying. So I'm going to go back to my layout here. I'm going to kind of scooch some of this.
Some of these really little pieces on the chipboard, I like to just take a knife and kind of cut the little slits that are holding them in, just so they pop out easier.
Okay. Back to my layout. So on the sketch, there are these really fun circles here. I don't know, I always love circles. I think it just kind of brings the photos together. And so I'm going to do that with a lid I found. And I'm going to kind of like, I'm going to paint it with something. What do I want to do? Probably one of these pinks. I shouldn't have washed my brush yet. So I'm just going to kind of paint the perimeter and literally stick it down. Maybe I'll go like with a darker pink with a little bit of the lightish. And then I'll make sure to wash this off before the paint dries, just so it'll be easier to wash off. This is to a like Lysol wipes container. I just took one. I was like, this looks like a great size. Gonna do that. So look around your house. If you need a circle for something,
a bowl even.
I can't sketch or paint a circle. Like, no,
well,
I can't do it.
And I like the little bit more messy look of a circle.
Yeah.
Or even if you don't, just find a circle, stamp it, and then paint around it. Because then you have an outline to follow.
Okay. Making sure this is nice and wet. In some areas, I'm putting more paint than others, just so I can get like a cool distressed look. And we're just gonna kind of guess where to put it.
I think I'm gonna go for
Right there.
blue snowflakes.
Ooh.
Or do I want white?
That is perfect.
Wow! Look at that.
That's exactly how I wanted it. See how it's kind of like not totally full, a little bit distressed. That's where I didn't put as much paint on it, and that's how I wanted it. Cool.
I guess I could do white and then do more glitter because I wanted a glitter page. That's an option.
I'm just gonna wipe this off quick before I forget.
I'm gonna do the glitter.
Okay, yeah, that'd be really good. I should have brought the whole container of wipes over here to wipe this. That would be smart.
Okay, but first, before I go into the glitter, I'm just going to case that.
Oh, thank you. Oh, we had wipes back here too.
Yeah.
Oh.
I walked a. That's fine. I was just walking around looking for circles, and we had some back here. Jess has been hoarding a lot of things.
I just put the
She was
things
like hiding
on my desk.
scissors
and
and
glue. Put it on my desk.
Because we usually have two of everything, you know, so because it's hard to share scissors and glue. But she was hoarding them.
Can I have that spongy?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna use this spongy because I feel like it'd be a quicker way.
Oh yeah. Just leave me one clean side.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm gonna make a smaller circle, and to do that, I have a mug. So I think I'm gonna go with like the lighter pink, probably the whatever with this powder blush. I like that. So again, I'm just gonna paint the rim. Some parts of it I'm gonna have more paint than others. I'm gonna get some of the ivory on there too. And again, just make sure to wash this right away so you don't have to scrub it.
Yeah, I like using this on these pieces because I feel like it also gets the edges all in one go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now how far down do I want this? That's the question. Trying to imagine where my photos are going. And I just kind of want to see this circle peeking out. So, there. Let's see how that looks. Ooh,
Ooh!
nice.
I like that circle
That is
placement.
a nice circle. Okay, I'm going to grab another wipe and just wipe that down. I mean, I'll wash with soap and water later, but for now, I got to get that paint off before that dries. Make sure I wash this before I have any coffee.
Yeah.
It's like, why does my coffee taste so
So
different
plasticky.
today? Has a hint of paint to it.
With a little bit of Clorox wipe.
Okay. There, all the paint's off. Good. And that needs to be washed. Don't let me forget to wash that.
Yeah.
With soap. Okay. Now I have that on there. What was I going to do next? So my photos are of like wintry. This is when we had our first snow. The kids were so excited and they want to go play in the snow. And if you can see, it barely covered the grass. Like there was like 1 inch.
Mm-hmm.
And they were doing snow angels in the driveway. I'm like, whatever guys, do what you want. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of like do 3 across. Oh, my title. I have to do my title still. I cut out a cut file. I designed this one. It's free on our site, just winter. It's an SVG cut file. And did I lose it? No, I have a little heart for the eye too. And since this white is going to be kind of hard to see, I'm going to ink it with something.
What word are you using?
Winter.
Winter.
With a heart eye. It's so
Cute.
cute. So I'm thinking like, so Catherine Pooler has these really nice metallic inks. And I think the gold will look really nice. If you look at this paper, there's hints of gold.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think I'm gonna use that.
I'm just trying to rinse out this little spongy, because if I let the paint in it, then it gets all hard and crispy, not usable.
Yeah.
So, okay, now they're all white, and I want them to dry a little bit more, and then I'll add some glue and the glitter.
I'm just gonna, there we go. I'm just gonna like kind of dab it down and smush it until it covers it. But yeah, this color is gonna look nice. It's like almost exactly the same gold. That's lucky.
Ooh.
I like a good cut file title just because it's just so easy to cut out. If you have a Cricut or Silhouette, it's very easy. Cut it out, and then you can, you know, ink it or cut it out on paper that you want. I could have cut this out on like pink or blue paper or something, but I like the option to ink it. So most of the time I'm cutting out my cut files on white.
Okay, now I gotta think of how I want to do the glue for my glitter. Like what glue I want to use. I might just use this. Maybe I'll use a glue stick, actually, because I feel like that would be easy. I don't know. I'm gonna go look at our glues.
Okay. I'm just inking away. I just got done designing a lot of Christmas cut files, so now I'm going to move on to more wintry things. So if you ever have ideas for cut files, let me know, because I love to see what people like to use and go from there. My voice is still like not normal yet. I've had like a cough for 3 weeks. It's been great. I even lost my voice for like 5 days. Like it was almost completely gone. It was horrible. At least it's not like that now, but every once in a while it still kind of cracks. I'm sure it sounds really great listening to it right now.
There's my glittery snowflake.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh.
I love it.
Okay,
I'm trying to ink this little tiny heart.
I like the glue stick method with this. I feel like it's
the glue stick, yeah.
Yeah, easier than trying to like brush paint on some glue. This is from Tombow. This glue stick.
Oh yeah.
It's called Mono Glue Stick. It's permanent.
Okay. Look at my little winter title. Cute. That's done. And now with the metallic ink, it's a little bit different than her other inks. It does need some time to dry, or you can dry it just so it doesn't smudge. But I'm probably just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna wipe my hands so I don't get ink everywhere.
Mine are feeling pretty gross at the moment.
Yeah. Do you wanna wipe?
I don't know. I'm still like in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So they're still probably gonna be gross.
Yeah. Okay. Next I'm going to, well, that's gonna sit aside for a minute. I want to distress my photos. I love this little handy tool one from Sizzix. Just a little distressor. I mean, you could use scissors, but those are a little bit harder to use.
I don't like it.
I often end up like cutting myself.
I very much think that tool is worth getting another tool for.
Yeah.
Because we really use it.
We use it all the time.
Constantly.
So I like, I like
it's
to
so
do
easy.
it to my photos or to even just ephemera pieces or like paper edges.
So easy.
And you just, yeah, you basically just kind of scrape it along the edge and you get a really nice textured distressed edge. Very easy. So it comes in like a pack of tools. I forget what it's called, but just look up Sizzix tools and you'll see it. Just give some extra fun to your photos.
All right, I'm done. Oh. Tried to make that back in our drawer thing, but it just hit the floor. Okay, and now I've been clicking this a bit extra than what I think I would really need.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, you might as well. But
doesn't hurt it.
They should be done now. Okay. Gross.
Do you want to wipe?
I don't think it's gonna help.
Okay.
Okay. And now I just pop these out.
It's so cute.
That was one of the little ones.
That's tiny. So cute.
I need a little thing to hold these because they're clear.
You will lose them.
And I will lose them.
Do you want a lid?
I'll just grab the thing I just threw across the room.
Okay. You think you don't need something
No.
until 5 seconds later.
That was literally 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. And then a lot of times what I'll do is I'll pop them out and use the light on the top side as well. These feel pretty good. They feel done. But say like if you put something in a like glitter or a chunk of something, it might be blocking the UV. Where doing this, it just makes sure that it's fully cured. Oh, these are so cool. I might not even want to do anything with
I know,
them.
they look nice just like that. Like real snowflakes.
Yeah, they look like real
Like,
snowflakes.
really real.
Because this is really clear. Oh yeah, these are cool. Oh, and the nice thing with these molds is you just keep reusing them.
Yeah, forever. Like,
Yeah.
it's
So
really fun. And I love, they usually have molds for every collection. don't
yeah,
they?
at least, yeah.
So
at least
all different
Stamperia
kinds
has.
of shapes.
Prima has been doing a lot of them too. There's both silicone molds and this is more like a plasticky mold. The silicone ones you can use for food, like chocolates. If you want it as a food mold, don't put this stuff in there.
The glitter?
Well, the resin.
Oh, yeah.
Make it either a fully food mold or a fully craft mold.
Just keep them separate, yeah. Okay, my snowflakes are dry. Like, they dried a long time ago, actually. I love how quickly that is.
Okay, I
So
think
gathering those.
I think I got them all.
This one's stuck a little bit.
Okay. You guys ready for the grand reveal?
The grand reveal. Look at
Look
those.
at those.
I love them.
So cool. They really look like snowflakes. Mind my nasty fingers, but
So white and painty. Okay.
now we'll see if my pages are dried.
I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. On the sketch, there is a little bit of like journaly lines down here. And just some like little dots. When I designed this, I kind of was imagining like enamel dots or splatters. Whatever you're feeling. I'm going to use this stamp set. This is an older stamp set from Stamperia. I can't tell you which one. Oh, it's still in there. Create Happiness. Yeah. It's just one of the older ones. So I'm going to get the scripty text and maybe, I don't know. I love all of them. I love the like little splatters and the little circles. We'll see what I want to use here.
I'm just hitting this with the heat tool to really make sure it's dry I feel like it was mostly dry, but I don't know. I put it on pretty thick, so I just wanted to make sure I'm not messing things up.
Do we have a smaller acrylic? This is ginormous.
Maybe not.
Can you grab me
Here.
a small? Yeah. Not like tiny, but like this. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. So I got the Scripty stamp, and I think I'm going to do that gold again. Just kind of... And I want this to be... Maybe I should put my photos on here for a second. My photos are going to be kind of somewhere around there. So
That might be good enough. And then as far as the sketch goes, there's like either journaling or photo. I was gonna do a photo here, like that. That, I could do journaling or something there. Also, I don't know. So this is the point where... Let's see, where I kind of debate how closely I want to follow the sketch.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have all of these ephemera pieces.
Yep, I gotta get those too.
Gotta get that out. I wanted to use some of these wood ones. I think they're so cool.
Yes.
I call the bird and this stick. Called it.
That stick.
That stick specifically.
Okay.
And also they have some cutouts.
All kinds of
I
stuff.
also am a big fan of Stamperia ephemera. They're really nice. They have a good thickness. They're sticky on the back, and there's like a really nice shininess. Like it's shimmery. Like whatever paper they use.
Yeah. It's nice.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Okay.
We're missing a couple stamps. Like these circle-y things. That one. Hmm. I don't know. Okay, I might use this one. Some little dots. Again, I'm going to use this gold ink. And just kind of find a spot for it.
Or maybe I'll do the photo down here. Because I already... Or really go against what the sketch says and do it up here.
So if you can see a little bit of stamping there. Hi Brenda, thank you. She says these are so cute. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun with these.
And some little twinkles. Cool. Ooh, I like that. Okay, and then I have all of these also. So they do get lost a little on the page, but I'll bring them back out with the wax, and you'll see how I do that. And I really want like a nice layered look. I think I'm going to put these on last though, because I'm going to lose them on this page. And then I want to play with what I want of this. Okay, like I said, I liked that bird.
I just keep stamping. I love these stamps. Ooh, I need this one too. I found some more circles, adding some little circles in here.
So what
to know when to stop.
I'm thinking I will add this stick, the stick I claimed.
Stick you claimed, yes.
And maybe this bird. Do I want two birds?
Okay. So I'm going to show you a close-up of my stamping. So I have some texty there, some circles and dots, all in that gold, which really matches this paper. And now I do feel like this needs some splatters, like just some pink splatters. Oh, I lost my palette in the paint here.
And look at that. Okay.
So I'm gonna use the colors I used before and just add some water actually to it. I just sprayed water right onto my palette. Get nice and wet. And tap kind of around where I want it.
Cool. Okay. I think
love a good
I like
splatter.
something like that.
Yeah. Ooh.
So using bigger embellishments like this is a good way to turn a 2-page thing, like where I've got 2 separate pages, but I only have 1 photo. You got to have some bigger
yeah, some bigger
things
elements over there.
happening on
Yep.
both sides, just to keep everything balanced. Okay, now I'm gonna start gluing things down
Ooh.
because I think I'm pretty happy with how things are going.
I like my pink splatters. It just adds a little bit of
Yeah.
something extra.
Before I add my photo, I'm gonna do some white splatters to
Mm.
really extra make it look like that snowy, snowy look.
Oh, I really like the B side to this paper too. It's wood.
Yeah.
I love a good wood. Good wood paper. And then yeah, I'm almost ready to start putting my photos down here.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna, yeah, I gotta figure out what ephemera pieces I want to use.
I'm not too far behind you this time.
Okay. Usually you're
Usually
quite
it's-
far
yeah.
because you often will change your mind
Yeah.
and start over, and that puts you further behind.
You know, I was thinking when we were getting ready for this, I was like, I wonder if she'll finish a card using the sketch
Oh.
and the layout before.
Oh, I guess
get done.
yeah. If I got done early, yeah, I could do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Well, you did more mixed media things this time.
Yeah.
When you do the mixed media, it does take a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm drying things.
Yeah.
Okay,
Working
so I
in
do
layers.
want- This is the ephemera pack from the Dewdrops.
Ooh. I might want some of that behind some of these.
And
Maybe.
if I could open it. There are these really cute frames in here. Might use those. There's just, wow, there's a ton of pieces in here. Ooh, the leaves are really nice. And the little, what is this called? The
Oh, the film.
the film.
reel?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, this one's actually nice. Maybe I should have looked at. Okay, yeah. I wanna. I think I
Ooh,
might want to
like
use
these
this. Or like I say, if you're doing the art journal, these would be good.
Those are fun.
Like focal points if you
Yes.
don't have a photo.
Very fun. So, yeah, maybe I should use these frames. I don't know.
I think. What do I want?
Even though they're a lot smaller than my photo, like I'm just kind of like sticking them out a little bit.
Do I want one of these big flowers?
And stick them out there-ish.
I like the pine cones. I don't know if I want to do the flowers though. Okay, that one has glue.
Something like that. And, ooh, I could use some of these florals.
Are you gonna do any of the coffee stuff?
Probably not. Like, not for this page,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna get these like pinkish florals. Set those aside. Look how cute and tiny these are. I love this coffee mug. See that little bit of a shine to it? I love it. Brenda, yeah, you like those frames. Yeah, me too. Love them. So they're kind of like giving that just a little top of like in my sketch here. Just a little something on the top.
Do I want this here?
Do I want this here?
Or is that gonna be too much?
And
So
then
it's
my
gonna do like
title's gonna go
this.
there somewhere.
Is this making this weird?
Don't know.
Sticking
I can't
this
really-
behind there?
it does make it a lot, so
Okay.
maybe one or the other.
Yeah, I don't want it.
All right, I'm gonna glue down some of these frames. How do I want to do this?
Maybe I'll do this, just this branch. Well, then it's still feeling very bottom heavy.
Oh, balance it something with the top.
Yeah. Or maybe I won't use these. Maybe I'll just have a pine cone here and there. That's probably a better bet for me.
Okay. Glue this down. I'm probably gonna pop like this whole thing, the frame and the photo, up on foam tape to give it some dimension.
Yeah, my photo I'm going to back with some chipboard because I've got so many chunky things in the back going on where I want my photo to stay like flat and nice. So we'll have to get back to that.
This way. I actually don't really want those leaves sticking out, so I'm just gonna trim those off. Easy peasy. Don't know where that went, but
I feel like it flying.
went over that way.
Oh, and then this.
Okay, now I'm gonna get some foam tape. We have this available in different sizes, our cherry foam tape. We have regular double-sided tape too, but this is just so easy, terrible. I hate trying to find scissors to get tape. I want it to be easy and
Yes.
tear it just right here. Don't
Yep.
make me find my scissors.
Exactly. The less time searching for scissors, the better.
Yes, more time for crafting.
Yes. Do I need this bird?
I don't know.
Bird?
It is a
No
cute
bird.
bird.
Bird? No bird. Bird?
I don't know.
Bird?
It looks a little cramped over here on that side. So if I don't know. I
'Cause
like
it's
it, but
kinda nice.
you already have a bird.
Yeah, it's kind of nice without.
Yeah,
It's hard for me seeing the animals and not
I know.
using them.
I want to use them all.
But that has gotten me in trouble
Yeah,
more times than one.
when you put like too many things on
Yes,
there.
because I love all the animals.
Yeah.
And then I put them all on there and then it just looks like a zoo.
Can't have that.
Can't have a zoo. Okay. I mean, I could even just keep it like that. A bit more simple. It really doesn't look much like the sketch.
That's okay. But you were started, you
I
were
started with
inspired
it.
by the sketch.
So I really got going with the sketch with using like working with this format
Yep.
and then my photo size.
Yep.
And it just got me going.
And the snowflake. There's a snowflake in the sketch.
Oh, yep.
So there you go. Okay, so I think I'm gonna tape these down now.
And then I still have all of these. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's probably good I don't add so much because I have a lot of snowflakes. But I think it's okay to add more snowflakes because they're all white and they're all, like it's not like I'm adding a bunch of different colors of
Yeah,
a bunch of
yeah.
different things. It's
That's
all,
kind
yeah,
Yeah,
in the
they won't
same
look,
color
yeah,
scheme.
cluttery.
So I'm just going to start sticking these down. And I'm also trying to keep it more clustered.
Why am I having such a hard time? I'm just trying to get the backs off my tape, and my fingers are sticky.
A lot of times I like using this transparent gloss from
Thank you.
Prima for thicker things, especially when I'm putting like I'm kind of layering them on top of chipboard. So it's a lot of glue where this is a bit thicker. And if you're doing this, make sure you get the transparent stuff because you don't want to see all that
Oh, right.
gooey goo once it dries.
Don't want to see that gooey goo. Bless you.
Thank you. Don't want to see that gooey goo.
Don't want to see that gooey goo. See, so it's not just me?
No, it's not.
I was having a hard time getting off the backing.
They're a little tricky.
Sometimes, like, my fingers are sticky and trouble. But Morgan's having a hard time too, so.
My fingers are not sticky.
Yeah,
I'm still
okay.
having issues.
Want me to give it a go?
Well, this one's coming up easier. I think it depends how I tore it off or something.
Yeah, well, this one is like really weird at the top here.
See, actually, that one might not even be actual cherry tape.
Oh.
Because other brands do that.
Yeah. I
Or-
just grabbed whatever was over here, so.
Sometimes they'll get samples of things and they'll just try to use it up.
I know, I feel like our cherry tape has easier backing.
Yeah, that's why if you're struggling with that, I thought you were trying to take the backing off of the adhesive stickers.
No. Okay.
But yeah, if it's that tricky, I bet it's not cherry tape.
So just kidding, I didn't use cherry tape.
But
I thought it was.
Because
Should've.
then there wouldn't be this issue.
Did you get it?
I have this one left. Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I have to remember how I had these.
Morgan, could you hand me chipboard?
We're just putting you to work today.
I know.
You want a big piece?
No,
Oh,
just a random piece to back my photo.
Well, you get what you get.
Yeah,
You
that'll
get what
do.
you get.
That'll do. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted chipboard because I've got some of my resin pieces, some of my chipboard pieces, and it's gonna make my photo all wonky eventually, like when I put it in my photo sleeve. So
Straight. Okay.
if I back it with some chipboard, it's less likely to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Am I done? I want to finish one thing at a time. I'm gonna finish these.
Oh, I should probably put my title on there before I put on my florals. Let's see here. I probably should stick up my title a little bit too. With these little guys. I love these.
Okay, is that enough? I mean, that's a lot of snowflakes.
Can you have too many
But
snowflakes?
that's a good point. Because
I don't know.
it is a blizzard.
It is a blizzard.
I really like that. Okay. And I'm just gonna scoot these. That glue, because I did put it on pretty thick.
Yeah.
That glue's gonna dry eventually.
Eventually. I'm surprised I didn't lose my heart eye yet. Knock on wood.
And I do make my chipboard slightly smaller than my photo because I don't want to see the edges of the chipboard on my layout. I guess you could paint it, but
Yeah.
and then I'll do some cherry tape.
Oh,
Give me the thick cherry tape in the corner.
oh.
The thick stuff. This is our 2-inch cherry tape. I'm a big fan.
Yeah. Okay. I need to like cut one of these in half for my R. I really like these scissors. They're the Fiskars
Yeah.
titanium non-stick. So if you do have to cut something sticky, oh, it comes in handy.
And it doesn't ruin your sticker or your scissors.
Yep.
Because we have gone through some scissors
Yep.
trying to use them on adhesives. Okay, this is all still pretty wet,
Dry
but I'm
it.
liking it.
Yeah. Me too.
I might want a title. Okay, this says, I like the believe, but I don't like the you can.
Oh.
Like, believe seems like a good Christmas word.
Yeah.
But this is like plywood. So I don't know if I can cut it.
Oh.
But we'll give it a go. Oh yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Those are some
Cut it right
good
off.
scissors.
Those are good scissors.
Cut right through some, what is that, like 1/8 chipboard or plywood?
Something.
Something good. Okay. You
There
could
you
even
go.
get some of the Tim Holtz sandpaper and
Oh yeah, sand it down. a
sand
little
it
bit.
down a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it. Actually, I might paint around the edge a little bit because it's like a burnt end and then a really white end where I
Mhm.
just cut it.
Is your cherry tape like score tape?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like double-sided sticky tape.
Yep.
Lots of different sizes. And there's the foam.
I did like when we first started with the cherry tape, I did a lot of testing on it
Mm.
and comparing it with score tape, and it's very similar. You'll find though ours is a better price.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I just gotta decide where to put. Are there more florals in here? That might be too big.
Maybe I should have done this in white.
Where's the this?
I
Aha.
was wondering if you were gonna crack that open.
Almost forgot about it. So this is another set. It's called like paper cutouts. And at first I was like, wait, like do I have to fussy cut these out? Because I don't want to do that. No, these are already cut out.
Yeah.
So it's like ephemera
They're like
pieces.
laser cut.
Yeah, like laser cuts, yeah.
There we go. And you would never know
You would never know.
that I cut off you can.
Okay.
I'm not as into like the motivational.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this has some really good pinks in here, so definitely
Some
gonna
good
use
stuff there.
some of these. And pink leaves. I don't know how much I'll use, but you know, I might as well just have my options
Mhm.
available here. And just kind of do some layering with my florals and the snowflakes that I painted.
So I'm also going because my photo is on top of some my chipboard pieces and the resin pieces, so I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. So I'm just gonna
There's
take
also gold
more
leaves
chipboard.
in here too, you guys. There's so much I want to use. Oh, and the words. Yes, I gotta use these.
So I'm just
words.
raising this up. I made like a little thicker block there, just sticking it here. We'll see if that's high enough. That might be good.
Ooh, I like that.
Am I
White
happy?
snowflakes dance in silence.
Ooh.
That
Oh,
sounds
please.
fun. I'm gonna use that. Wonderland.
Oh, and these are double-sided.
Ah, that is cool.
That's crazy.
So are these? Yeah.
So you can
So you could just use these like blanks or words. Oh, that's awesome.
or like if you have a bird facing this direction, but
And
you
you
want
need
it
it to
facing
face-
the other direction.
That's awesome.
I've never seen that. The only ones that don't work double-sided is the words, obviously. But
Yeah.
everything else, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I like this because it's just blank. You could write on it Or just
Yeah.
layer it blank. Oh, I like that too. Enjoy the wonder and beauty of each moment. Is that too long?
I might
I might be able
add
to fit that.
a little bit of paint around my photo too. I like how it looks on my Believe.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of felt like I needed a frame, but I don't really have space for one, and I didn't grab any of the paper from this collection. So
Ooh.
I'm giving it a frame.
Yeah, I'm going to put my words down here like that. See, look, I'm following the sketch. Those lines on the bottom. I'm going to put these words down here. Yes. Cold hands, warm heart. Cute. I like that. There's also like peace and calm on here, but my kids are not peaceful or calm, so you know, we gotta be realistic here.
Yeah.
They're a little crazy, but they're fun. I need like one more goldish one. Positive vibes, maybe. Tranquility? Nope.
Maybe you can use that if you do a coffee page.
Yes. Oh yeah, that would work really well with coffee.
Okay, there. I think I like that.
Cute. Okay, so now I have some words to work with down here. I'm almost done. I just have to kind of glue on what I want here.
Yep, that's kind of where I'm at too.
I love this snowflake there. Is that too big there?
So now I need to decide if I want to do the beeswax or if I just want my snowflakes to be clear. I will try on one of these that I can put on my page and see how it looks. And I'm using, this is beeswax from Stamperia, and then their Silver Moon Stardust Metallic Pigment.
Ooh.
So you use them together to make the color for the wax.
Fancy.
So all I'm going to do for this with my fingers, hopefully none of what I already have on there transfers, but I'm just going to put a little bit of the beeswax, which smells good, on
It does smell really good. It almost has like a lemony kind of scent to it.
Or like orangey.
Mm-hmm.
I think I looked at it and I think there was something orange in there before.
Okay.
With an orange scent.
Oh, orange. Why am I thinking lemon?
I mean, it's citrus.
Oh, yeah, now that you say that, it does smell orangey.
And then I'm just going to tap some of the metallic pigment on my finger, and I'm just going to very lightly rub or dab onto your surface. So I just did a little bit. I don't know how you... Oh, I think I like it. More than the clear.
Oh, yeah. It makes it pop.
It makes it pop just
like
a little.
like the lines pop.
And it's very subtle, which is what I wanted. Yeah. And that's why I was debating if I wanted to use it or not, but I think I'm going to go with it. I also grabbed some of the blue. Maybe I'll do a blue one just to show you the blue, but I don't think I'm going to do it on my page.
I'm kind of like layering my florals and my snowflakes.
Here, I'll do a blue snowflake for you to see, because you might be able to see it better.
There.
And like see what it's actually doing.
Yeah.
Ooh, this blue is pretty. And dab, 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 dab.
Gotta say dab while you do
Dab, 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 dab. Ooh, I do really like this blue.
Can I do a smaller snowflake?
You can always add more, but it's hard to take away.
Yeah.
So start with less and work your way up. Okay, cool. Where?
Oh yeah.
How? Maybe on some paper. Okay, so I've got a silver next to a gold, or next to the blue. So you can see how. Is it focusing? Maybe. You can see how you can just see the lines of the snowflake a bit better. It looks cool if you couldn't see it well.
Yeah, just trust us.
Just trust.
Cool.
We'll share some pictures of it too, and I'll do some close-ups so you'll be able to see. This blue is really pretty.
Yes, I love it.
I'm gonna stick with the silver though. And I guess I'll just...
What are aprons for?
What are aprons for, exactly?
Okay, I'm gonna kind of like arrange these somehow, like that. I kind of like my text, when I do use lines like these, I don't like them all super straight and lined up. I like to kind of make them not lined up, if that makes sense.
So cool.
Love it.
I love blue winter page.
Mm-hmm.
I have quite a few in my gallery.
Yeah, I usually gear more towards blue, but like for wintry stuff.
Yeah.
But I was feeling the pink today.
Mm.
Even though my photos are blue.
Huh. Well, then maybe you just needed more of the contrast.
Yeah. But Ava's boots are pink, so
Yeah. So there's a
Okay.
touch in there. Makes
there it
sense.
is so far. What else do I need? More snowflakes?
Can you have too many snowflakes?
Never.
I don't think so.
This is just a cute little guy there. Oh, I have the gold leaves. I'm gonna kind of stick those a couple places.
I have some extra glue that I'm just trying to clean up around some of my snowflakes because I did put it on pretty thick. Like I said, it will dry transparent, but if you got some globs, might as well wipe them off, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna kind of add that. So there. Oh, I really like this pink camera. But do I have space
But
for
is there
it?
room?
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let me see. Because you start running into the, like, is it getting to be too
Yep.
much? So I have to, like, hold it up and see. Like, I could layer it over the top of my snowflake. Is that too much layering? I don't know. But then I cover so much of my snowflake.
Ooh, I do like the camera.
Yeah.
I'd say cover it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
We'll cover it.
Because you still see it. You get the point
You get
of
the
it.
snowflake look,
You get the
right?
snowflake look.
Okay. So since half of it is, like, off the snowflake, I need to, like, bump that part up.
Mhm.
With something. We'll just use a foam dot on that side.
I was going to say, you could bump it up with You Can.
Oh, yeah. I could.
Okay, cool. Anything else that I want to do? Is there anything I didn't add?
You did say you were going to add splatters. Did you do that?
Splatters, yes. Good call, good call.
Can't be done without splatters.
And just the right timing, too, because I didn't actually stick my photo
Oh,
on.
yeah.
So I can remove that. I can also flip these upside down so I don't get stuff all over them.
Oh, yeah, I do like the camera.
Yeah.
So I layered it over my snowflake there. Okay.
Oops.
Trying to see. Do I need anything else? Is it too much?
I think it's good.
I think it might be done.
Nice.
I think it might be done.
I just need to do this quick splatter and then I'll be done.
I'm just gonna move this
Yes.
out of the way.
And I think this will be really the cherry on top.
The cherry on top. That last little thing
Yep.
to your project. Yes. Always love a good splatter. See, I didn't use all my snowflakes, but I can use those for another page.
I used all my snowflakes.
Yeah, did you?
I
Well, except for the ones over there.
Oh yeah. Well, like okay, I take it back. I didn't use all my snowflakes. But those two were my test ones.
Yeah.
And then the other ones were just too little.
Yeah, I love the splatters.
Yeah. Splatter's one thing where it's like, you can just keep going.
I know, it's hard to stop.
Okay, that might have to be good. And I'll add in my photo.
Okay, I'm going to show you a close-up. All the little things
Compared to sketch?
compared to the sketch. I think I did pretty good.
Yeah, you did. You really followed it. You got your title,
Yeah.
the circles,
Got the
the
text.
3 photos, the text. That really went with it.
Yeah, I should win, right?
Yes. Well, let's see. Where's the journal sketch? Yeah, I'll
This-
show
it
you
was
these.
lost.
And you can see how well I did following the sketch. Not well.
Well, I mean, you have like a kind of a focally point there.
Yeah. I kind of
You
swapped
kind of
it.
swapped it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can still see that you started with
Because
this.
I
Yeah.
was going to have these like be opposite pages where the photo was
Yeah.
over here to follow the sketch, but
Yeah.
this is the direction this bird was in.
Yeah, you have to go with the bird direction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like it.
I like it. I like all the snowflakes.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Uh-oh.
And it's not working. See, that happened to us last time
Yeah.
too. We have like a little keypad to switch the cameras, but you know,
But we'll
It's
just have to
fine.
finish off like this.
it's fine. All right, you can
Um,
see our heads in the corner anyway.
So you have until Wednesday
yes.
to do this sketch challenge. All 3. Do all 3.
Yep.
Post them in our project gallery. When you're submitting, there will be a contests and challenges section. So you hit the little drop down and pick which challenge it goes into. And that's it. That's how you're entered.
Yep.
And then you'll just get your cherry points Thursday. And
And then wait
there
for
you
the
go.
next
And
one.
then wait for the next one on Thursday.
So yeah, we usually post it every Thursday, and it'll be 3 brand new sketches.
Yep.
Sketches you've never seen before, because I'm designing these every week, so they're just from my head,
Yep.
and this is just what came out.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Lots of fun.
Yes.
We hope we have inspired you to use these sketches, and that you'll have fun crafting.
Yep.
See you next time.
We'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.